Nikola Jokic is now a champion. He's already a 2-time MVP, but could he be retiring soon? Okay, I know, you just rolled your eyes, but hear me out. Jokic has already completed a career that few in NBA League history can actually match. Here's the list of players since 1980 that have won 2 MVPs and 1 championship. Moses Malone, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, LeBron, Steph, and Nikola Jokic. So yeah, that's some pretty elite company that the big man is in. And Nikola Jokic is already a Hall of Famer. I don't think there's any question about that. But after the NBA Finals, all he could talk about was going home.
NBA champion, Nikola, how does that feel?
It's good. It's good. The job is done. We can go home now.
And he was visibly upset when he found out that the Nuggets parade was Thursday and that he couldn't go home until Friday. Honestly, it was kind of hilarious. So yeah, I mean, Nikola Jokic is obviously not someone who cares about the spotlight or cares to be the face of the NBA. He doesn't care about the MVPs or the all NBAs. And I think he wants to win championships, but I don't think he cares that much about those either. I think he likes winning, but it doesn't seem that big of a deal to him. I mean, even after winning the NBA Finals, he said if someone said they love their job, they're lying. And of course, he could have been joking about that. But there were just way too many things being said after the finals that made me think, yeah, he's probably not joking. And does this sound like someone who wants to play forever? That wants to play until he's 38 like LeBron or 36, 37 like Steph Curry. Now, let me be honest here. This doesn't mean that Nikola Jokic is going to be retiring next season or he's not going to play next year. But I wouldn't be surprised that once his contract is over, he calls it quits. Jokic signed a 5-year extension last season worth $272 million. And the contract does have a player option in his last season. Now, he'll definitely play the player option because with that last season, it's like $32 million that he'll get in that last year. So I don't think that he would not accept his player option. So Jokic will pick up that player option and finish out his 5 years of his contract. But that's just 4 more years from now. And Nikola Jokic will be 32 at the time that his contract is up, going into 33. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit if he says, yeah, I'm kind of done with this. He's made over $300 million just in NBA contract money at that time, and that's a lot of money. He could retire and never play again and never probably have to work again in his life. I honestly think that this could be a real possibility for Nikola Jokic, that he retires at the end of his contract, which is 3 years from now, 4 years from now. I think this could be a reality for Nikola Jokic, that he retires when his contract is up 4 years from now, when he's 32. At that point, who knows? Maybe he wins another championship. Maybe he wins another MVP or 2. And his legacy is already cemented after winning 1 NBA title. So it's not about legacy for Nikola Jokic. This just seems to be his job. And he's obviously a practical person. He's not going to turn down $32 million in the final year of his contract. So he'll play. Now, once they get to that year and 3 years from now, when he has that player option left, that's when this will get interesting. To see if Nikola Jokic decides to sign another contract with them, another contract extension off that, or if he just says, yeah, we'll wait and see at free agency, and maybe he will come back and play after his year 32. And maybe he will come back and play after that last season of the contract. Maybe some team will offer him something he can't refuse. Maybe it'll be the Nuggets that offer him a buttload of money. But everything that Nikola Jokic said after the NBA Finals makes me believe that this is a guy that doesn't really care. In terms of winning, he just plays basketball because he's good at it. This is his job. He clocks in. He'll put in the work in season and put in the hours that he needs to in order to be a good player and a great player. But he's not LeBron James obsessing over this and working on his body every single day, putting millions of dollars into his workouts. He's not Michael Jordan, who's going to try to rip out your heart every time he steps onto the court and wants to just have this competitive fire that plays until he's older. And probably still, even now, Michael Jordan thinks that he can probably beat a lot of people in the league. He doesn't have that. And that's okay. Honestly, it's kind of refreshing to me. I loved watching Nikola Jokic. It was just like, dude, I come here, I go to work, I do this, I go home. It's a nice paycheck. I just want to be at home with my horses. There's a lot of hints that Nikola Jokic dropped after winning a championship that I think, Nikola Jokic could retire at 32 after his contract is up. That's just my theory. What do you think? Could Nikola Jokic actually retire at 32 years old and just call it quits? Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel, because why not? And I promise you right now, I'm filming in a closet. Hopefully we'll upgrade the digs here. We'll see.